looks hot. I actually try with the lights. It looks a little too bright, doesn't it? My lights I have here now. Maybe too bright. I don't know if they're bright. They're right. Is that a little better, you think? Hey, come on, you two guys. You think that's lights are too bad? Why is that so bright? Evening, guess who? Your favorite? Oh, way, Sante! But isn't that so bright? Why does it look so bright? Boy, I'm just all washed out, aren't I? Maybe let me turn this on. Let me try some other light. Wait, hold on. Let me try another light thing. How's that light? Boy, I wonder why is it so light. Actually, that's a little better, isn't it? I move this back. Ah. Oh, now we got a little color in the cheeks, huh? Maybe a little more. Boy, it's all so finicky. I don't know. What do you think? Is that lighting good enough, you think? The light is bouncing off your yellow shirt. Oh, is that what it is? Well, that's sort of interesting. I didn't think so. Thanks for the lighting lesson. God, yeah. Oh, you're right. I tell you what, let me take the shirt off and maybe with just the, I have a black turtleneck on. I'm not getting, you know, a little music for this? Yeah, come on, a little music? That's weird. Let's see if this, is that any better? No, it seems, yeah, you're right. I guess a little bit. Boy, I still have that light, don't I? Boy, I get in the daytime, it's so nice. I can't really turn this off. What is that? Oh. It's like Halloween, isn't it? Can't do that. I wonder if, or maybe I turn this off. How's that? Is that a little better? No, I still. Oh, that's sort of interesting though, isn't it? What do you guys think? You think this is good enough? It's sort of interesting. Okay, really well, what I'm talking about, why, that's what I'm talking about. Remember me last week when we were talking about foreclosure houses? Yes, Audrey, did I send you some stuff? Did you ask for stuff? I forget. Melinda Juarez, light is bouncing off your yellow shirt, take off. Okay, so I took the yellow shirt off. Now, does this look better? But I think it sort of looks interesting, sort of like a Halloween kind of thing, huh? Getting ready for Halloween. And those question marks come out more. So we got the Halloween going on. Yeah, that's not so bad, is it, huh? Oh, in fact, yeah, actually, that sort of looks interesting, doesn't it? My face is still a little too bright for on YouTube, but but actually on Facebook it looks pretty good. I don't know what I'm doing. That's it, you know, I don't know what they're doing. And that's why, you know, there's so many experts, I think, nowadays, we don't know what they're doing, even though we're so-called experts. We maybe know about our stuff. Baby in Christ. Yes, good. Okay, good, yeah. Yeah, I think it's sort of interesting, yeah. So it's nice to go live and figure this out, you know, with everything. And I was at a dinner tonight with some, middle-income folks kind of thing, struggling through life like we all are, and they're asking me for advice on making money, and that's, I mean, I just have to tell people that I really don't know what's best for you to make money at, The only thing I could do is really give you options. When you really have a question about going back to school at 30 years old for electrical engineering, being a Jewish black man, what grants a scholarship? My daughter ordered your book for Houston and never received the right email said she was still not responded, and people are not needing your help. Well, was this the free one, Carlita, that you didn't get one? Email me, letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. Where they ordered the free one. We had some problems with that, but I'll look into it and get it out to you. And if you don't hear from me in 2 days, you beat on me, because this old guy gets screwed up. I forget things. Like the video, everybody. Yes, oh, good. Hey, Matthew, do you have grants for down payments and assistance for? Yes. Owners over $20,000. I mean, you owe $20,000, or you income over 20. Yes, they're for all incomes, kind of thing, and it's all local. You have to look at it. You have to find it yourself. I mean, that's what I do. I go free reports. I'll give you your. Give me your address, and I go to work, do custom research, and give you the whole list for where you have, and there'll be 100 and some programs. And that's what I want to talk about if I ever get around to it, is show you about all the programs that are available at your state for starting businesses. This is the first dark background I see. Thank you, Matthew, for saying up late. Yeah, I know, for an old guy like me, only because I came out. I was going to do this earlier today, but I forgot I had to go to a dinner tonight. But the people at the dinner tonight were really picking my brain about starting businesses, and it was great trying to help folks. That's what I do here with you guys, but you don't feed me dinner. Do you have any grants to help assisted senior care living? Yes. Any grant programs in California for buying cars? Yes. Actually, free cars. And they're a little tough, but there's some programs, particularly also free and low-cost ways to get you fixed up in California, fix your cars. But it is... Really, nobody can tell you what to do in life. Nobody can tell you what's going to work for you in life. And the best I could do, it's Joe from Harrisburg, Survivor Agnes. Me too. That's where I learned about all the government programs. My family was wiped out entirely from Agnes. Flood Agnes, yes. 72. That's right. I just got out of the Navy and went and shoveled in Flood Agnes, and the government threw so much money and government programs in. I said, what the hell is going on? Where's this coming from? And that's where I learned about it, and I started helping rich people get all these stuff. And I said, well, hey, why doesn't everybody know about it? And that's why, hey, Las Vegas, area, wonderful. Please, how can I get the senior care info? Well, you're going to have to do a lot of digging and be creative. The senior care, grants for senior care. The first place to start, though, is your area office on aging. Area Office on Aging. If you just Google Area Office on Aging, where are you? I forget where you're living, but Crystal, I forget what city. Put Area Office on Aging in your city, and you start there. They'll have a local number. Any government grants to start businesses in Mississippi? Yes. I mean, and also, oh, by the way, that's what I was trying to talk about. Clayton, North Carolina. Ooh, yes, I'm about to do some more research on North Carolina. And actually, I want to tell you the research I did for Louisiana. Man, they were just loaded with stuff for entrepreneuring. That's what I tell you all there. But more importantly, I want to make sure I finish the thought about the people at dinner tonight who were all sort of entrepreneuring and trying to start money on the internet. And there we go. People who tried these programs, like drop ship, and stuff like that. People promise you're going to make a lot of money, and you just have to, sign up here, give me money, and you'll make it be a millionaire on the internet. They're selling their products or choosing what products, and nobody's doing anything. I mean, they're not making money. The guy who's making money is the person who's selling you that stuff. Scams, right? They all are scams. Don't do that. Don't don't do that. No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. And that's why you have to, if you're going to sell something on the internet, you have your heart in it, man. You're going to sell anything. You're going to start a business that's going to support you or anything. Your heart has to be in it. If your heart is not in it, then you might as well leave town and don't come back. Because it's going to be a pain in the ass, and you're going to stop, and you're going to waste that money. Then you're going to try something else. Some nice, pretty salesman is going to come by and sell you something. Oh, you could do it with this. Hello from Biloxi. I bought several of your books years ago. Yes, you probably still have them. Never opened them up. A lot of people do that. Can you get grants of inventory for online startup? Well, you don't need an inventory online startup unless you're buying somebody else's product. And that, I don't think it is a sustainable business is what the term is. I mean, it may be, people will, but it very likely is not. And you'll just go through that, and it won't work, and you'll have to think of something else. But there are other ways to do that. It really depends on the product and what you're involved in. I mean, it's a Delaware scrap. Is it scrap business? Is that what you're selling? Maybe so. And then that's it. There's real cheap 0% interest loans for small business now. And that's available. Where can you find this free service? Which free service? Is it me? I don't have a free service. I do, actually. Right now, I'm giving it for free. I got 2,000-3,000 videos you could read on the internet. Of experts. I talk about people make money on the internet, all for free. The way to make money on the internet anywhere else is don't pay to do anything. If you're paying to do something, you're going to be out of business before you figure it out. It takes a while for you to figure out what really works for you, and that's why you can't buy somebody else's idea and expect to make a gazillion dollars out of it. They're making a zillion dollars out of it because they're selling you the idea, thinking that you're going to make a zillion dollars out of it too, but you're not. So, I mean, there's probably somebody somewhere that did. What is a subscription? What is sustainable business? A sustainable business is something that you believe in, something that you think the world needs, something that's important to you. Because if you don't think the actual product or service or whatever is important, area office on aging, senior care liver in Charlotte, North Carolina, yes, Karen, that's the way. If you don't think it's for you, it's important to the world or to you or something, not only to you to get money, but the actual thing you're selling. If you don't think it's important, I don't believe that you're going to make it. And you're just going to waste money. But if you believe that this is important, that people should have it, now you're working for something bigger than just your own greedy self. You're working for something bigger than you. Then people can help you more because it's bigger than you. Let's see, something about Washington, somebody's writing that. Reminder for Washington, D.C., black male, electrical and engineering, housing and getting an apartment, getting a car. What resources are aware of when you get a chance? All those things. I do a report for Washington, D.C. We'll show you 300 programs for all those things. That's a lot of stuff, man. You got to start doing research and finding out where all this stuff is. It's different in every city, every state, or whatever. A place to start. There's a couple of good places to start. Download my free ebook, because that will give you 7 places that people help you do the research. Will actually do the research for you for free. I'll charge you. I got to charge. I got to pay my rent, mortgage, whatever it is. But they won't. And if you go to letsgo.com/5 and then FREE, small letters on free, 5 free, letsgo.com, you download that ebook. I'll show you 5, there's 5 places right there where you live that will do research for you. You have the department, the HUD counselors will do all kind of research for you on housing, and it's free. And they'll tell you most. Everybody doesn't know everything, so you're just starting places, okay? And also help you with credit problems, things like that, paying bills, all that kind of stuff. Okay, then you have the Business Development Center, and they're over at Howard University. They're free. You want to start a business, make any extra income or anything like that? You need help in figuring that out. They're there to help you for free. And it goes on, or actually the 211 down in Washington, D.C., 211.org. You'll find free help on getting transportation, paying your car payments or whatever, you're left behind, all this kind of stuff. That's sources to start. Now, every one of them that you call may or may not help you. There's no guarantee anything will work. These is sort of like guarantee somebody was going to go out with you. Here's a nice young lady. You know, I know where she hangs out or whatever. I don't know if she's going to go out with you. Nobody knows, but they're supposed to do that. And it may or may not work for you. That's right. It takes work. It takes time for you to figure it out and try it. If you don't try it, I know it definitely won't work. If you try it, it may work. And that's the best anybody could do for you. There's no consultant that could say, guarantee you're going to get money. If they do, they're lying and stealing your money. They figured out a way to get you to pay them. And that's what most salesmen do. That's what most people selling things on the internet is figuring out every day, every second of their life practically, what they have to say to get you to part with your money. That's all they think about. And whether stuff works, well, they sort of think maybe. You know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, yeah, maybe. Yeah, and that's all I could say about it. It may work, it may be not, but you got to try it. That's why the life to me is sort of having options. Okay, Karen, free report on sustainable business, entrepreneur grants in Charlotte. Start with Let's Go. Free. Yes, that's right. No question marks at the end, but yes, that's a place to go. And then if you want me to do all the research for you, then it's letsgo.com/tutor. letsgo.com/tutor, and if you go there, then I have three different reports. One for business, buying and selling, starting or expanding any kind of business. I'll show you about 150 sources right where you live of grants, personal grants, loans you don't have to pay back, free services, free internet sites that let you test ideas or get money that cost you nothing. You only have to pay if you get the money, you know, and then you just give a little sliver of the money to them, you know, and that's what's available. And I do one on business, entrepreneur, or nonprofit. Can you hire me? Yes. letsgo.com/tutor. These are the three things that I do personally and do the research for you. One on starting a business, another one on housing, buying a house, fixing up a house, or being a real estate investor. Man, as a nonprofit or a for-profit or whatever, you know, that's there. You know, and all the programs, all these hucksters who promise you. I talk to people spending thousands and thousands of dollars on this stuff. It's crazy because they think they have to hand their hand held or whatever. No, you have to know where to go and start and do it yourself. You have to get in the water and just trying things. You know, otherwise you'll never know how to swim if you're sitting in a classroom with no water around you. And that's the important thing I think in life. Look, I just found programs down in. And, you know, I always thought Louisiana, well, they're not a high-income state, so usually the lower-income states don't have a lot of government programs. Man, Louisiana has so many government, non-profit organizations that you'll never find, you know, to do it. Like there's a program here, you get $8,000 to train as an entrepreneur. And actually, you don't get the money, you get the money to pay for the class. So they pay for the class for you. Can I still get your book? No, there's no more books. Free with code. I see. I'm not sure which one that is. Email me and tell me which one you're talking about. letsgofreeradio@gmail.com. And I'll see, because I'm not sure, I forget already. I'm an old guy. Baltimore, Maryland, yes. Location. No, I have nothing for Baltimore, Maryland. I do custom research, Baltimore. I have nothing free report done. But I do have a report that's good for everybody. It's only $20. It shows you 140 ways to make money off of internet websites that don't charge you a penny. They're ways to generate income, and they don't charge you anything unless you make some income, and then you pay a small percentage to them. And that's what I have. And that's called 140 ways to keep extra money coming in. So if you go to letsgo.com/tutor, you'll see it. Any help with paying rent while I'm trying some new online startups? Yes, if you get in trouble with paying rent, there's emergency money. The other way to pay rent is check out all the extra sources of money, and that's why the $2.99 is I have 299 ways to keep extra money coming in to pay rent and all these other kind of nasty bills. And that's letsgo.com tutor. What about Syracuse? Yes, it works in Syracuse. It works anywhere in the country. You know, not everything works everywhere, but there are similar programs or something, you know, like that's there to use. So this is the same everywhere. I mean, that's what's neat about, even though we have different counties, different states, and all that kind of stuff, it's still the same programs are everywhere. They're just called different things, and that's why I have to do customized research. Ohio, yes. Is it Halloween? Yes. Yeah, yes. I'm a jack-o'-lantern. That's what, or just a jackass. One of those two. How important is to obtain a Dun & Bradstreet number to get government grants or contracts? Not at all. Screw it. You don't even have to be an LLC or anything. I mean, all that. There's so many things you worry about starting a business, and only because some professional said you got to worry about it. They don't know anything. I mean, they know stuff, but you don't need it. You don't have to do that. Yeah. You don't have to. You don't need a lawyer. You don't need an accountant. You don't need an LLC. You don't need any of that stuff. What you need is a goddamn customer. You know, without a customer, you're nothing. So don't spend all your money and time. That's why I was talking to these nice people at dinner today. They were talking, oh, all these, I need this to do this business. I need this. No, the only thing you need for a business is figure out how to get a customer. If you start, you know, all those other things just cost money. They cost money and waste time. And the faster you learn how to get a customer, the more you'll figure out how to be successful in your business. The more you put that off, if you're spending all, finding the right business cards, you know, or getting the right LLC or incorporate, all that kind of stuff, man, it's just going to waste time, and you'll have less money in trying to get customers. You should try to figure out, okay, how can I take what I'm doing and just get customers first? Like somebody want to start a school at there. They want to get a building for the school and all this kind of stuff. No, you figure out, just get a website. You're given this course. Don't even have a place to do it. You can rent it if enough people sign up for the course. And then how are you going to get people to sign up for the course? That's the only thing you have to learn. Okay, and how do you do that? Okay, that's what I try to do, is show sources of help for that. So there's free experts that help you do that. Or you want to sell the course to people in the government. There's free experts that get grant money to help you do that. You know, or actually work with a nonprofit, because a nonprofit can get grant money from Google and sell the course for you. You know, so there's always another way to do it. And until you learn how to sell the course, you know, everything else you learn about the business ain't going to count. Yeah, and so do that first, and then worry about all the other stuff. Well, I pay cash for, I pay all cash for everything, but now need a cosigner on my apartment because I have no credit. Not bad credit, just none. Interesting. What I would do is call your local housing counselor. Okay, you go to, right now, just Google HUD, H-U-D, counselor, C-O-U-N-S-C-L-E-R, is that it? Oh, I forget. And look for .gov, and you'll see HUD counselor.gov somewhere in the HUD site, hud.gov, or actually go to hud.gov and put counselors in there, and you see a map of the United States. Click on that, and then go to your state and find a counselor. Call them up, it's free, and tell them the problem, because they've had this problem before, and they'll know how to get around it. You know, or better ways than I know, because I haven't had that problem before. You know, I don't rent, I haven't rented in a long time, or whatever. And that's crazy. I guess you'd have no friends either. Because if you're really good for it, maybe you have a friend or something like that. But there may be nonprofits to help that too. It all depends where you are. But that's where I would start. If you want to call 211 right now where you are and tell them that, hey, you have some housing problems. You know, you don't have bad credit. You just, nobody will rent to you because of that. Maybe there's another way, you know, to do that with them. They want a deposit. I don't know how much you could do for that. But and just be there, tell them you'll be their slave for the next 6 years, and maybe, I don't know, yeah. But I would try those sources, you know, try them. Okay, so back to Louisiana. You know, what's cool about that is the neat things they have. I mean, they have, okay, so from their Department of Labor, they have free money to live on while you start a business. In other words, they have, you could use your unemployment not to look for a job, but to start a business. Free and low-cost training for starting or expanding your business. So they'll train you, for free on how to start a business. I mean, that's pretty neat stuff. How to buy a business. Here, actually, the senator down there, the website, if you go to Senator Casey, Cassidy, I'm sorry. If you want to know about government grants, he has a good report here on government grants. And it'll show you. You don't want government grants. See, there are other things that are more important, to tell you the truth. You want contracts. You want, as long as you don't have to come back. You want the free services. You want all this other stuff that are not grants. They're money from the nonprofit organizations that already got grants. That you don't get their grants, but you get their help and their services and stuff. Well, here, go to Cassidy, CASSIDY.senate.gov, and then it's /helping-you/grants, helping-you, and then /grants. So www.cassidy, CASSIDY.senate, SENATE, .gov, G-O-V, /helping-you/ grants. And that really gives you, I mean, there are grants, but most of them you don't want. They're not for you, they're for other kinds of things that, and it's a good lesson. I would read that anywhere about grants. You want to know more about grants from someone except a huckster like me who's trying to teach the world about it, that this senator's website gives you a. Now they'll help you also. If your senator will help you get government grants. So that's another place to turn. So you don't have to hire me. You could try them. And that's it. But there's so many places and things to try, to make sure. And that's the whole thing, I think, in life, is making sure you stay in the game. Because if you're not in the game, then you lose. Write it down on paper. Wow. You mean Cassidy.senate.gov. God, I don't know if you're going to be able to understand it. Cassie. /helping you okay, here it is on paper. Okay, I'm sorry. I think on Facebook it's backwards. Sorry. But okay, so everything's in small letters. Don't put any capitals. Ignore my capitals. Maybe I'll get this. Maybe I got right on Facebook. Can you see that good enough? YouTube, you see it okay? Thanks, okay, good. Now I gotta get it on Periscope. Is that okay? And now on Facebook. Oh, I can't get it on Facebook. Cassidy, Senate, Gov, helping you /grants. Okay, all small letters. Okay, no capital letters on that. Totally agree. Figuring out how to find customers is what it's all about. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everybody's telling you, oh, you get a product here, we're going to solve your problem, and you get hooked up with these people selling you stuff you don't give a damn about, and if you don't give a damn about, who else is going to buy it from you, right? If you don't give a damn, nobody else will either. That's why if you find something, and you can, anybody can, whether it's a service you want to provide, information, maybe educate people, or a product, or a skill, or whatever. There's so many ways on the internet to do that and sell it, and how to figure out money, and you don't need money to do it. Believe me. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes creativity, but you'll need that even if you got the money. And what will happen, tell you the truth, 9 out of 10 times, you'll just piss away the money. Because you don't know how to spend the money to make sure you're making money. You know how to spend the money on problems that some consultant said you had to solve, and you're not even sure why, when the only problem you have to solve is getting a customer. You know, being legal, that's not a problem. It's only a problem when the government says you're illegal. Then you pay the $50 fine or whatever it is. But they'll take you 5 years to find you, and you'll be out of business by then anyway, so it doesn't matter. So you got to concentrate all your effort just on getting a customer and staying in business. Yeah, and that's the important thing. So that's right. You know, look at that thing from Senator Cassidy. It's really good stuff. Oh God, I've been babbling for 30 minutes. That's terrible. Okay, free and low-cost training to start or expand any business. I'll tell you about the Cassidy $1,000 to $10,000 grants to help businesses recover from the flood. They had a flood, so that's $1,000 to $10,000 grants to help your business. Low-interest loans for flood damage. That's up to $43 million. Nonprofit offers business loans from $500 to $1 million. That's a nonprofit. You want to use a nonprofit before you use Bank of America or any of these for-profit people, because they're going to charge you a lot more money and going to be a lot meaner if you don't pay off. Use a Sharpie. Yeah, I thought I had one here. I don't know where somebody took my Sharpie. Yeah. I don't know what happened. So next time we'll have a Sharpie again. But it's Cassidy, yeah, Cassidy, Senate, Gov, and then helping you, then grants. Okay. Oh man, the incubators they have there, the people, PayPal, don't forget, PayPal lends money. You have an account with PayPal. They're a good place to get cheap money because they finance. They know, because they have your data. You know, because if you're making sales or not. Hello, can you help me get $20,000 to feed the homeless? Yes. A good place to start you have to get, most of that will be from foundations or from your community service, community development block grants. You know, that goes to your county. So you want to find in the county or the state where they get the community development block grants. That's grant money that's given to people to help solve problems like that. And also from foundations. Foundations you could find in 2 books in the library, because foundations don't have 90% of the foundations, and there's hundreds of thousands of them. The foundations are people who give you grant money to solve society problems, but 90% of them don't have websites. But there are databases that are expensive if you buy, but you get them free at your library. And that's the Foundation Center directory, and also GuideStar. Okay, entrepreneurs could get $10,000 at 0% interest. 0% interest. I mean, and the stuff, people on parole and probation, you know, are now eligible for microloans up to $50,000. So you're an ex-con. Well, now there's a program for you. Coaching, capital, and connections for unrepresented entrepreneurs. Are you an unrepresented entrepreneurs? You know, there's a special nonprofit that helps you. Free technical help starting a restaurant or a bar business. Actually, right, this is a program where you want to start a bar or restaurant, these experts know all about it, and instead of charging you any money, if you Google somebody, how do you start a bar business, you're going to get somebody to charge you $10,000, $20,000. Okay, $15,000 grant and 4-month training to start a food-related business. $15,000 and 4 months of training. A nonprofit provides money and help for hustlers to become entrepreneurs. That's right. People in the drug business and stuff like that who are hustling or anything. Well, this is a program. They know you know how to hustle. Now here's how to do it legally. See, I mean, that's what's so cool. I mean, stuff like this is happening all over the world. Grants and loans for formerly incarcerated to create business income while they're working in a low-income job. You get out of prison or whatever, and you have to take a lousy job, right? But now this is nonprofit, shows you how to make extra money on the side, starting your own business. You know, and actually, I think we all could do that. You know, and that's why I want to go down, maybe see if I could help these people, because I think that's perfect. Because man, you see, like even crowdfunding. Man, I've interviewed people that, you know, were thugs and just got out of jail, and they come out and go crowdfunding and raise $7,000 because they want to do a rap album. You know, and they just go on the internet and, you know, and tell their story and get the money. No loans, no paperwork, no nothing, no background check, no credit check, no nothing, you know, and you get the money to do what you want. And that was from the heart. This guy really wants to do it, you know, and so that will keep him out of jail because he's doing something he really wants to do and he thinks is important. Where do you find this information? It's out there. It's just hard to dig out, and that's what I do. If you go to lesco.com, you know, /tutor, you see the reports that I do. So there's one if you're starting a business, and that's like $79. I'm trying to get these cheaper. One for like 299 ways to keep extra money coming in. That's $79. Again, I have some states now that I've gotten cheaper. I think Massachusetts and Florida. That's only $59 if you live in those two states, and I'm getting more states like that. But other than that, I'm going to have to charge a $79. And then housing, that's only $49. And that's lesco.com/tutor. Or, you know, another thing that I talked about last time, where the hell have you been? Wow. I guess you knew me from X years ago on the late night TV. Yeah, I've been still doing the same thing, trying to teach people about the stuff that's out there. Where was I? Oh, the other thing that I've been very successful with is that, and the feedback I get is wonderful. If you go to lesco.com/talk, T-A-L-K, in small words, letters, you'll see the reviews I'm getting for people that call up 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. I'm able to digest what they really want to do in life and then give them the websites they need, the sources of free help and information to succeed at it. You know, and you know, again, I don't guarantee that these things will work for them, but it's your best option to try and see what really happens in life. You know, from my experience, is that, oh yes, I remember you. From my experience, is that every time you try something, what you do is say, okay, if they can't help you, say, well, where else? Who else could maybe help me? Because that's how you find the stuff you didn't even know how to ask for. See, the problem is, see this question mark, sir? I wear that because we don't know how to ask. We don't know the questions, see? Answers, you put in anything in Google, you get 20 million answers. What the hell good is that? Yeah. What happens if you don't know what you want to be and what field you want to go into? Yeah, Eric, I mean, we're all still like that. You know, you don't know for sure. You know, and that's a great question, and I understand. I still struggle every day of my life. You know, and you should realize that. I mean, there's no magic to anything any of us do. We're all struggling, and that's why lesco.com/talk. Give me 10 minutes of your time, or 15, 20, whatever it takes. I could help you focus on some things to start with that don't cost money. That's the key. You're never going to know the exact answer, but you have to start taking a step towards it and away from the stuff that you know for sure it isn't. You don't know where you're going, but you know where you shouldn't be. And that's probably what the heck you're doing now. So now you have to take little baby steps to get to somewhere that closer to where it is. You don't know, you can't paint the end of that picture yet. You know, no way, unless you somehow, oh, I want to be a doctor, or something like that. Most of us don't, you know, and we got to build that. But you build it step by step, brick by brick, you know, so let me help you do that. You know, and that's why at lesco.com/talk, that's what I do well, I think, and I'll be happy to try to do that, to get you on the road, and that's what gives you hope, and that's what makes your day brighter, you know, that now you have some direction, you feel that, oh, you just want to give more. I mean, that's all of us, I think, are born to want to give as much as we possibly can, you know, and that's all I want to do, is help people do that, you know, because that's the best feeling in life, is giving as much as you can. I didn't get much out of the 10,000 to 100,000 low interest loans for nonprofits or for-profit small organizations, free entrepreneur training, access to capital and networking. See, okay, here's the county has a $10,000 grant to make your business look better. All right, $10,000 grant. See, and that's the thing. So I show you for where you live, you know, hundreds of sources of money and help for, you know, starting any kind of business or any kind of nonprofit, or just for paying your bills and expenses and keep cash coming in, or for real estate. Or if I could help you, you know, on the phone, help you decide, help you choose how to find information, do money and help to do what you really want to do in life, or how to help you decide where you should be pointing and direction. I can't sell for sure, but I think I could cut away a lot of the weeds for you to make it a little brighter and a little more practical. Learn how to get cash to rehab houses. Yes, I do a lot of that work. And letsgo.com/tutor. Look on free money and help to buy housing, fix up housing, or flipping houses. Listen, guys, I gotta go. I've been at this, got 40 minutes already. I can't believe that. So I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being there. letsgo.com/5free. That's the free download. letsgo.com/5, the number 5, and then free, small letters. And letsgo.com/tutor. That's where the research reports I do. And letsgo.com/talk is where we get one-on-one. You choose a time, and it's $1 a minute. And we spend 3 minutes, that's all you pay. We spend 20 minutes, then it's 20. Whatever you spend, whatever you're comfortable with, I'll stop whenever you want. And also letsgo.com/course, COURSE. That's some Udemy courses I have now on there. Okay, guys, see you later. Thank you so much. See you soon.